gosh.
So
Yeah.
a lot of oatmeal cereal.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to call today's meeting to order for the Technology Committee for Tuesday, November 21, 2023. Can you please get a roll call?
Yes.
Berlin.
Here.
Cahill. Carrier. Here. Eckhoff.
Here.
Delassie. Here. Weston. Here. Henry.
Here.
Kazmarek.
Here.
Mendrick. Rutledge. Here. White.
Here.
You.
I'm here. So thanks, everybody, for coming today. For my chair remarks, I'd like to use this time to acknowledge our Deputy Chief Information Officer, Wendy Wagner. As many of you may know, this is her last Technology Committee meeting, and I'm really happy for her and her impending retirement, and also personally sad that we won't have her support at our committee meetings anymore much longer. I learned she came to IT as a PC technician in, what was it, 1991?
2000. I started at probation in 1990.
Okay.
Actually, I started there in 87, left in 90, came back in 91.
So that was like 32 something years ago or so when you found your love of technology, and you moved up to now the position of Deputy Chief Information Officer. So that's amazing. And I just want to say I found Wendy, you to be always so helpful and really patient and prompt and with all my questions. And it has really been a blessing to be technology chair with all of your support. So thank you, Wendy, for your work and service to the department. And I'd love to take a picture with everybody from Technology Committee and Wendy. Thank you very much.
All folks in the back.
I'm short.
Well, you have to be in the front. You're in the front and center.
Can we do it this way? There's more wall that way.
Sarah?
Sorry. No. Who's wants the tech committee? It's okay. We'll get Scotland.
Yeah.
Do we need to move, Sarah?
Can you blend this way a little bit? Here we go. No, you're fine,
All
Joe.
right, thanks.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Remember, he said it's fine.
Okay, thank you. You're always my go-to person. I appreciate that.
Sometimes she doesn't want us to go to her.
No, I know.
Just call somebody else.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, right. My home home.
Yeah, I think we'll get department.
Okay. All right, so thank you for that. I've been notified that there is no public comment, and so we're going to move to the approval of minutes. Can I get a motion for 23, 37, 21?
Second.
I do have a motion and a second. Thank you. Do you guys have any revisions to the minutes? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that passes. Thank you. Procurement requisitions, can I get a motion for TEP 007523? Recommendation for the approval of a contract purchase order to Acela Inc. for managed application services to provide support with permitting software for the building and zoning, transportation, stormwater, and public works departments.
Second.
The period of February 21, 2024 through February 20, 2025. For a contract total not to exceed $199,290. Thank you, Member Glassy, for the motion. Thank you, Member Justin for the second. Sorry, that was just a moment. Okay. Any questions about this one? All right, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Great, that passes. Can I get a motion for TEP 007623? Recommendation for the approval of a contract purchase order to Insight Public Sector for the procurement of RAM for the VSAN for information technology for a contract total amount of $62,460 pursuant to the Intergovernmental Cooperation Act. I heard a motion, I heard a second. Any discussion about this item?
Madam Chair, so I just want to remind the committee that this item you all approved originally in August. It was a company called AdLib, and if you remember, we canceled their contract. They were trying to force us to pay the entire amount without sending us the RAM. And so we believe that they're a fraudulent company, or at least a company we don't want to do business with. So we work with procurement to identify a replacement. This is essentially the replacement.
And we work with Inside Public Sector a lot.
We do.
Yep.
We do for both software and hardware purchases.
Great, thank you, Anthony.
Thank you for your diligence.
Yeah.
But I have to give it to the team. So they caught it when they were trying to force us to pay without merchandise. They knew something was wrong there.
That's normal.
Yeah.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that passes. And can I get a motion for
So moved.
TECO 00723, amendment to county contract 6513-001 serve issued to Learning Tree International for the procurement of educational training vouchers which do not expire for IT to purchase an additional 2 vouchers for use by the records management team and increase the contract amount by $3,990, resulting in an amended contract total of $33,915.
Second.
All right, so I have a motion by member Glassy and a second by Reporter Carrier. Any questions about this one? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. And lastly, for procurement requisitions, item 233722, can I get a motion for amendment to county contract 6452-0001 serve issued to Sound Incorporated to furnish and install the equipment and materials necessary to reconfigure the AV system in the county boardroom to increase the contract amount by $900, resulting in a total of $15,127. Yes, member.
Good question. And I know this has been a long time coming, but I'm happy that it's here. I do have one question though. Does this have any, will this also incorporate the button program, which is basically somebody from, one of the board members would like to speak and they push the button and then the chair knows who's in line next. So there's not so much chaos sometimes.
So this,
But they can't do that. Because there's only 2 lights that will go on at one time.
Well, some systems don't. I mean, they
Yes.
have more.
Yeah.
We had that at the city, so I know.
yeah,
it's
Board Member
available.
Gus and I have talked about this in the past. So she's recommending a new system, a system I think was used in Naperville. We've made the recommendation to the chair and to others. It's still with Nick for, I'm sure, approval. This is not that. This is actually has already been done. It's the switching of the monitors so you guys can now see the agendas, which you couldn't see before in the boardroom. So the additional $900 actually includes additional equipment that we needed to purchase to make that happen. So
Yeah, so that may be something.
yeah, we have a long list of recommendations on how to improve. We do, but we realize,
saying it's a bad
that's.
No,
yeah.
no, it's fine. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, it's done.
Clarification.
Well,
Thank you.
We still have it on the list.
Okay, very good.
Any other discussion? So we had a motion and we had a second, yes, okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, great. So we do have 2 informational items. So I'd like a motion to receive and place on file EDP 00323, recognition for the approval of contract purchase order issued to Comcast Business Services to provide internet connectivity for the Workforce Development Division for the 3-year period of December 1, 2023 through November 30, 2026 for a total amount of $39,238.20. Heard a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, great. And then I'd like to get a motion to receive and place on file EDCO 000623,
Second.
amendment to county contract 6160-0001 serve issued to Dell Marketing LP to add 50 enterprise mobility and security licenses for Workforce Development Division in the contract amount of $19,292.11. Thank you for the motion and for the second. Any discussion on this one? Oh, yes.
Excuse me, in the contract, it said this is for laptops that are loaned out or?
Yeah, these are for the individuals who work for workforce development for us to do, I think, mobile device management.
It's part of their enterprise agreement with Microsoft. It upgrades their licenses from just G3 licenses, and it includes security licensing for any device, not just laptops, but it's email security and it's laptops. So it's just an upgrade to their Microsoft license.
So it's not 50 additional.
It's an upgrade.
It's an upgrade.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
All right. Any other questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, great. Those pass. Any old business? Yes. Oh, you don't.
I was like,
I don't do that.
Oh, I just want to.
Actually, I did want to mention, guys, so today I noticed in JPS that, the jail tracker and the public defender's case management system, and that was clearly a technology thing that should have been as an informational item on our agenda. So I just want to remind department chairs, committee chairs, and people who are on committees to remind people to place things on as an informational item for our tech committee agendas. So I'm going to also yell at Lucy for not including. Okay, any other old business? All right, and any new business?
Just everybody have a nice.
Yes.
Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. I'll be in St. Louis myself starting tomorrow. Anybody else traveling?
No, I got to stay.
We are Vernon Hills, if you count that.
This is your son.
Feels like
Going
a
to North
travel.
Carolina.
Oh,
We haven't traveled on a holiday. Well, I haven't had any days off this year, but I haven't traveled in a long time. For the kids, they come to us. So he couldn't come this time, so we're
Gonna go
going.
there.
Safe trip.
Okay, so with that objection, we're adjourned and everybody else can talk about things.
Chase later.